theory is we call it NAIB, and it is by Dr. Nasser Al-Ansari, and there was a project in the other video, or there is a project started early 40 years ago based on this theory that it is simply the social economy. So like crowdfunding, or like now it is crowdfunding. So 40 years ago started in a project, and it worth 1 billion, or it bring benefit to the social 1 billion Saudi Riyal at that time, and it didn't repeat for 40 years on. So this theory we are doing now in the platform of the crowdfunding. For, of course, what the theory said is to invest in the for supplies, need market for the social, which is the air and the water and the food and also the clothes. So we are doing the same thing with the LIFA business and the engineering consortium, designing for the solar and for the air and water production. So we are doing by the consortium office of Saudi Malaysian consortium office, we are doing design to change the building to be green buildings and green business, like the masjid, and we'll talk about this in the coming slides. So the startup is to have capital of 40 million in the WIN fund, which is World Initiative NAMA fund, by the social, by the crowdfunding, by 200,000 people that are interested in joining this WIN society, which later on will benefit the society, all the group, to invest and increase their investment, as we will explain, by 8 times or even 40 times. Okay, so what is the WIN account, username and VC? We'll explain in the coming slide, but it is the startup, the registration will be through the project with equity, WIN and VCC, which is Internet Call Center. The project. So most of the projects there will be agents to answer. All the projects belong to agents for the green investors, or for the society, which is the 200,000 people. So every 100 support only investor, there will be or customer, okay, there will be one agent assigned to take care of his questions and of his everything, even if his account. The potential. So this is projects will be in the Internet Call Center will start like cities on gradually, like Makkah State, maybe and Cairo. It will start on the first 6 months for 4 hours. We'll explain. It will answer main for the crowdfunding, which is going and for registration of 200,000 people. So the answer will be design. How can the person invest or register or take an account? So the first step is to register account, to fill the application through the net, and pay the money, the $200 in order to participate later on. There will be in investment plans. Anyhow, we are not gonna guest houses specify all the steps. Villa, each one is 1,000 square meter. Create the capital and register and all 200,000 people. Okay, this capital, which is 40 million, so maybe we'll start after the first 10 million. It will split to 50% for the win VCC, and 50% will go to startup of Jeddah Bits and Megajati consultant office, which is Saudi Malaysian consultant office, and it will be in Jeddah. Now this slide will explain that the 20 million will support employment or employees, and of course from the 200,000 to have a job from home, and the hour will be $15, and anybody registered, he need to apply, has an account to apply for this job and to receive the training. It will be charged training, so like minimum $1,000, but during the training he can make money. After he finished the training and after he's working, he will receive salary like $30 by 20 days, $600 every month. So this is the benefit of the VCC capital, and the capital of the engineering office is to help and to give loan equity for the design and supervision fee of the masjid. So if we change 1,000 masjid, then the equity will be 100 million, because if it is multiply 1,000 by $100,000 for every masjid to be ready as green business, green building. This shows the categories, which is after the 200 steps, then people will apply for the categories. Either one, of course, طبعا they will fill the application. Then they tick either to be win 1, win 2, and win 3. There is in the application and in the app, there is explanation in for every category who is eligible, and win VCC agents will be there to answer all the questions, to show that the minimum and the maximum of investment for every category. So nobody can give more than the maximum or not accepted, and the minimum is 10,000. In between, it can be. The most important here is that it will help the society to have job from home. If he pays 1,000, so he will have $8,000 in his account for loan to support his salary and his training. This is like any other investors by cash, and it is limited to the minimum and the maximum. Okay, and also to every year there is certain quota for every category. Okay, this is the first project. It's written in Arabic. To do within 2 years or 5 years, we will do 100 of building villas to be in a compound, and each villa 1,000 square meter to be in the endowment. And also, so this is like the projects are going to be funded by the WIN Crowdfund, and the investors are going to invest in these projects. All the projects owned by WIN shall be endowment, which is green business, and also green buildings. So this is for classrooms. This project is for to make power station that generate water by solar, and it have retained every year or revenue of the same capital. Like if the capital was 1 million, 100 million or 150 million, it will be, or 200 million, whatever, it will be the same every year revenue.